Hey guys, it's MD Mick. Welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. In the last episode, we finished up day one and talked to someone who was part of like an organization called like the Valkyrie Corps, which seemed like kind of public servants that are like there to help people, as well as Kim, I believe her name was, or Briar Rose, as she looked like. She woke up freaked out, but ultimately calmed down. And in this one, we're gonna start day two. But first, let's go to the shop. What did we want? She wanted like a plant or something, right? I forget exactly what it was. Was it the hollow plant? Yeah, Jill wanted the hollow plant. So let's go and buy a hollow plant. Perfect. Yeah, we have plenty of fun, so this is fine. There we go. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. That's good. Okay. We had some notifications on our phone. So what's this? Miki concert 2. Let's talk about. Oh, so this is the news. Oh, I should be reading this. So let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Fucking normies, get out! This is so cute, Annan. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? So you're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing, but I still don't know if I like her. Yeah, I get that. I'm kind of the same way where I like want to wait a little bit if I have a crush, like just to see before I try and pursue anything. Yep, that's where the thought ends for now. I do have more to say about that, but I'm cutting that short right here. Anyway, just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. User was banned for this post. Alice Rabbit. Oh, does she have... This page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. This is pretty much just like 4chan or Reddit or something. Let's see. What's this? Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. Let's see what it says on the tin. So what's the news then? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while. Think about it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor here about a terrorist attack next week. Ooh, no. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. Yep, that's fair. Happy non-birthday, cheeky bath. What? We're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a happy message, something like happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Leaked all the internal white knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Okay. And Miki concert too. Okay, good. A continuation of this. Please, does Annan confess her feelings to her best friends? And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute clues girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. That's going to be difficult. Now I have to be direct and to the point. I'm going to marry Miki! Okay, cool. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Annan, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. Thread derailed for crushes. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else wants you to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore? This thread is closed. That's probably a good place to end the thread. What is this? The augmented eye? Oh. Wait, I didn't see what Jill had to say about this. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely, says the cat. I'm unfortunately drawing a blank, but also I haven't really kept up with anyone from childhood, so I don't really know what a lot of people are doing then. Maybe they had some good childhood romances. I hope so. That's always like kind of a nice thing to think about working out, you know? Tokyo flu treatment nowhere to be found. The Tokyo flu has been successful. Medical advances concerning the Tokyo flu have been successfully implemented along the globe. Glitterity's financial crisis. Oof. Places continue to receive a supply of subsidized medicine. Lines can extend several blocks. Man, the Tokyo flu is like going hard then, huh? A mother of two told while standing in line at the downtown pharmacy, the only possible disease that can affect me can't be treated due to morons in high places. I want my quality of life back. Preach it, mother. Everyone needs their healthcare. Riots intensify as we approach Mega Christmas. Can be harsh given the current political and economic climate. Parents can't afford gifts nor traditional dishes due to high prices and shortages. Okay. A grim month for everyone living with just minimum wage. Yeah, that's true. Both in this world and the real world. Want my holidays back? It's not fair that we have to give up on our customs because you idiots suck at economy. And Local Woman, Local Hero by Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. An incident occurred at Optimus Will Mall while people notified someone was on the rooftop. Firefighters were called as soon as the presence was noticed but the person jumped off without notice. Wait, what? Just when a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. Oh, like that scene from The Incredibles, except without breaking that person's entire body then. Okay. Anyway. It does sound a bit fantastical, huh? Well, anyway, we've been wasting a lot of time reading the news now. Hold on. I didn't exactly read what, yeah. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Oh, I see. Anyway, let's go to work. Wednesday, December 14th. Evening. She's wearing the helmet that was left behind. Hey, Jill. What? That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Oh, big mood, kin ID. And who needs to think? Just do. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello? It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Gah! Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! What? What? Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. What? 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 The what where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Okay, let's start at who was I then, I guess. There we go. Let's just da-da-da-da-da. That'll do. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. I forget what voice I gave him already. It's been like a week, so listen. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? A beer. Yep, there you go. So one, da, 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 da. And then all mixed. There you go. Here's your beer, sir. Here. Close. Partial credit. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Miki? Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd had with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers help. Get the fuck out of my bar. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell you. What? What does that mean? She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. I'm guessing Lilim are like robots then. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Anatomically correct in every way. I'm gonna stop you right there, because I can already tell where this is going, and I do not want it to go there. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with a John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Terrible liar, Gillian. Also very topical. That wasn't too long ago that those blew up in popular discourse because of the whole Blizzard thing. Still going on, still important, but nobody's talking about it anymore. Because no one gives a shit about Blizzard anymore. Ah, wonderful. I'm gonna move on. I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Yep. Very, very good liar, Gillian. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So, I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously, though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. For once, I agree with you, Mr. Donovan. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. You lost me again, sir. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Heh. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been a language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. That's one reason to move to a different country, I guess. I'm not sure it's the best one, but it's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. I wouldn't know. Chinese seems intimidating because of its writing system, but I actually don't know much about the language. Is it easy? Is it easy for an English speaker to learn? It could be. I don't know. I know. Because I thought that most East Asian languages in particular were difficult for English speakers to learn because the grammar and how I guess synthetic the languages are, it differs a lot. But I don't know. I don't know much about Chinese, so maybe. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. 2 weeks? I feel like you're telling a tall tale, sir. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait. When you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Ah, good question. I forgot that there was a distinction there. Something tells me that Donovan here is full of shit. Tangerine? Canta what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure. On it. A Mars blast, huh? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. 6 of these. 1 of these. 4 of these. And 2 of these. All blended. So we wait for it to start shaking. There we go. And Mars blast. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So, I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding beneath your between your boobs? I mean, I guess that's something he'd be concerned about as he's trying to publish a story. Do you have boobs at all? What the fuck? Yeah, same, Jill. There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay, then. It started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? The new single? Blah, blah, blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? Get the fuck out of my bar. I should start a counter of how many times I've said that. It's probably like 7 at this point. How did she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. Huh. In case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I didn't need to know, but thank you. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruit. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there, too. Okay. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is big enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically. When that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Bitter. I want to give him something expensive. Does this immediately go to Gut Punch? No, it doesn't. So, Sunshine Cloud. Gut Punch. Definitely not that. Pile Driver. Suplex! Give him a Grizzly Temple. Yeah, sure. I think this was the most expensive one. Oop. And then one of these. Got everything counted right? Yep, so we blend it. How do you like this? Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that Gauss producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoulCal Justice Warriors. SoulCal Justice Warriors, huh? SJWs? Who? SoCal Justice Warriors. That mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Okay. Please tell me more, actually. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects? Yeah. They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's banana hammocks and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Oh yeah, everything has an audience somewhere. You just gotta find it. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. I love Gillian so much. I want to talk to him more. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief calls her a couple of times. I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. I just got a message from a friend, with that said Greg Universe. I see. It is an emote. I guess I'll have to screenshot that because my Steam overlay doesn't appear in the... recording, but yeah, it's just an emote of Greg Universe. Cool. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. Yeah, I hear it way too much about that because of a particular character in a particular anime who is like 15, so please cut that shit out. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about? I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that make me invisible, and he did, but I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo. Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. Okay, yeah, I read that a bit weird. I read it as making fabric, not as making fabric or other materials take any color. Okay. You can order a module from them and change the color of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilims see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Yeah, one piano woman coming right up. So 5 of these. That music just changed right as I was putting all this in. And then 2 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. All aged and mixed. There you go, piano woman. 1 piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Also, I actually remember being talked to about this character a little bit. If I recall, she's like a sex worker robot whose appearance is underage to fit that particular niche, which is a bit uncomfortable, not gonna lie, but herself as like a character seems cool. It's just like the concept behind her character. It's like, that's a bit weird. You know what I mean? Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there really isn't a contract involved or anything. You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... No, we're not going there. Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah. Randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. I can't take the word problematic seriously anymore because... So, I was on Tumblr and the start of the century. Or the start of the decade. Yes, the start of the century. Oh no, the start of the decade. So, 2012, 2014. And I still use Tumblr actively. But, you saw that word thrown around a lot at that point. Sometimes rightfully, sometimes it's just that whatever the hell. So I just can't take the word seriously anymore, and it's just whenever I see it, it's just... God damn. Anyway. But it's just like, yeah, randomly putting stuff you find is problematic. Man, what is randomly putting stuff you find on Vegan about now? That didn't make any sense, but you know what? Let's go. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... Nope. I know where this is going, and I'm gonna stop you right there. A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Honestly, I'm sad you didn't come yesterday, though. You seem like a shithead, and I admire that. I love characters that are just completely like that. It's so fun. They're usually some of my favorites. Like Edna in Tales of Zestiria. She's such a shithead, and I love her for it. Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day to pretending to be his daughter. Ingram, I'm going to say. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me, but after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. It's probably because the model you are is, I'd say, no older than 14. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. No, I totally get what you're throwing down there, and yeah, that, not good. And then 2 of these, all on the rocks, and blended. There you go, 1 moonblast. Here you go. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. Hey, did you see something about a concert outside? A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a couple blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off of me, so I took some photos with them. Oh. Why do you ask? Someone was here just a minute ago. Seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Really? What kind of person is this star? Some girl. He didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a King Class CH-1A. Oh. What's with that reaction? Nothing. It's just that the CH-1A is the model that comes after mine. Really? Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitivity points in their skins. And because their voice modulators are more advanced. They do? No, I'm just kind of jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they had from the get-go, you know. Wait, they don't make DFC 7.2s like you anymore? My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. The difference with the CH-1A is mostly that they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their senses and abilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human standards, while my line is slightly more work-oriented. Huh, I see. Oh yeah, I think I saw the concert poster outside the bar. Poster? You work here, you should know which one. I kind of forget things on that entryway from time to time. All because of Dee Dee and Gogo? Elaborate on that? Who? The vending machines outside. They blabber so much I've learned to ignore anything on the door. Oh, and here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much. They're interesting to talk with. They just talk so much. You can actually get physically sick from listening to them for too long.
Good evening, Gil.
Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really.
It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules.
Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker.
Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here.
Sure, no hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay! Honey, all the big sunshine cloud.
Big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders.
Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay. So, one big sunshine cloud. So... And then she wants it big, so we add more, right? On the rocks and blended. Okay, and then... Okay, slot 2 is... one gut punch. So 5 of these. All aged and mixed. Okay.
Here and here. Thank you!
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy.
Don't mention it.
And thank you, Jill.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well...
Tracking nanomachines? After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose?
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way, authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DSC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Okay, so there's straight up robots like Dorothy here, and then there's cyborgs like Jamie here. And I feel like Ingram was kind of a cyborg, actually. It looked like he had the creases where you can tell that like mechanics have been introduced. I think he had one of those on his neck that I just didn't comment about.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine! See if I care. Honey, I'm going.
I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time.
Okay, I'm done here.
Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here.
Coming!
Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time from your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry you have to deal with me.
You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can.
Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Yeah, because there's a bunch here. Mars blast, yeah? No, I'm good. I'm paying attention. I know. Let's see. Just want to double check. I got all the numbers right, so all blended. But yeah, no, I'm paying attention. I know that I said Mars blast and not Mercury or Moon. Don't worry. There you go. Here.
Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So, you haven't been to a war?
Not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around.
So he's an assassin.
But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearings on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though.
Damn, I still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
She told me it's more interesting if it's left to mystery, which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
They're believable because she's her.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day.
You should. It's quite the show.
Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you, Jill.
Boss, break. All right.
And that's halfway through day 2, so break time. Met some interesting characters today, or so far today, didn't we? I think I'm fond of the 2 new people we met today. They seem like good folk. Dorothy's a bit abrasive, shall we say, with some of the stuff she says, but she seems like a fun character. So that's fine. Anyway, I guess I should save. There we go. And I think we'll wrap things up here. So next time we'll take on the second half of day 2 and see if we meet anyone else new, or if we talk to, say, Donovan or probably not Donovan, but like maybe Ingram again, or maybe Briar Rose like we met yesterday. Who knows? I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time.